Alright guys, welcome aboard. Today is day 2 of experimenting with FSD 12.3 in city streets configuration, so to speak. One of the questions I was wondering about was, so I don't know if you see it right here, but I'm in average mode. I'm wondering if I go assertive, will it come closer to staying up to the speed limit? I don't know. I'm not so sure. I don't have faith in it. Let me set minimal lane changes just because that's who I am. But let's put it in assertive mode. So where I was going was somebody came up with a post, X post from Elon saying that there's going to be a 12.3.1 in a couple of weeks, or now a week. Has it been? Wow. No. It was Friday morning I got this. So 2 weeks. No, Friday morning. It was Sunday morning. Okay, it was Sunday morning I got it. It's been almost a week. Hopefully in another week they'll come out with another release, and that will help with this, with the maintaining speed problem in on city streets. Okay, in the meantime, what? Oh, I don't have autopilot wheel. What? Because I'm pulled off, I'm partially off the road. There's autopilot wheel, FSD on. He's declared this as a 25-mile-per-hour speed zone. And after thinking about it for a little bit, he's going to accelerate up to 14 miles an hour. Yeehaw! Don't get too carried away there, Bubba. All right, so this is, to me, the biggest complaint. Here we are at 21 and a declared 25 zone. Right, it's Tesla who declared this to be 25, although to be fair, we're up to 25. Okay, maybe being assertive helps a little bit. And keep in mind I have minimal lane changes on, so I should help control the let's go to the lane. California road rager will not like this trip. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You can do it, you can do it. That was pretty passive for aggressive mode.
In 500 feet,
turn right here, bicyclists?
Forward Road.
Are they trying to figure out if they're going to go or not?
Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
FSD sees them. They're off on the side of the road. Okay. And away we go. All right, so wow, he came right up to 30 that time. He sees the 40, he's going to accelerate to 40. He's going to think about accelerating 40. No, there he goes. So maybe being in assertive mode helps, but I'm not an assertive mode person. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it's 68 degrees according to the car. Okay. Peace and harmony. Alright, so the way I'm going to work this is if I'm coming up on an area where I think it's interesting, I'll turn it on. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it off. Try to conserve battery, try to conserve space. Alright, so that already woke me back up. We're only to Roosevelt Cove. What I'm noticing, wow, is we're doing as low as 34 in a 40 zone. Okay, granted there's some curves, but this is assertive mode, which I would tend to think of as being more aggressive, and it's less aggressive than average mode in 11.4.9. So I don't know. It does seem to be more willing to come up there occasionally when you're looking, You go, oh, they're looking, I better do something. But as soon as I turn the camera off, you're like, oh, well, you know what? I don't feel like going fast. I think I'll use Cowardly Lion in his assertive mode. Come on, man. Okay, as I noted, somebody did say that there's an X from Elon, or X posts from Elon, saying that we will get an update soon. Now, Elon's famous for saying 2 weeks, which is a software development viewpoint, right? Software development. Oh, 2 weeks. No, really, how long is it going to take? Oh, 2 weeks. Okay. Usually you think anything that's small, that's easy to do, takes 2 weeks. 34. Okay. Yes. As a software developer, I did exactly the same thing. Oh, well, I could probably fix that in 2 weeks. Okay, well, how long is it really going to take because you have to go through QA? Oh, well, the QA part would take 2 weeks because that was their schedule. So there you go. It's already 4 weeks. But, you know, usually a software developer doesn't look at how long does it take to do a regression test. The test guys look at how long does it take to do a regression test. Yeah, look at this, 36 in the 40s now. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony.
In 1,000.
All right, here we are at the red light on Loman Ford. Got a green. Watch him go. Yep, not like the other day. Okay, it was only a small piece of the corner. He did cut the corner. And maybe that's the assertiveness in him. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. But here we're in the 50 zone. He was at 41. He's up to 44 now. Now I keep comparing to 11.4.9. In 11.4.9, we'd be going 50 already. Although we wouldn't have been able to make that intersection anywhere near as smooth. Just because of limitations of how they did it in 11.4.9. Okay. More later on our 12.3 FSD show. Well, how interesting, huh? You talk bad about Tesla and Elon and FSD, and all of a sudden it's working the way you expect it to. I don't know. So we are going 40 in a 40 zone. Maybe he just needed to get a little warmed up. More willing to accept the rigors of driving 40 in a 40 zone. I don't know, I find it curious. But there you go. It is possibly ever so slightly more assertive. Anyway, we'll keep watching. He stopped for the yellow arrow. Well, now it's gone away. You're going to go or not? Whoa, you cut in the corner. Off-roading. All right, so at first he was going like, because it was yellow, and you're like, well, I'm not sure. It's going about to turn red. And then looking at the situation where the people making left turns were still making left turns, so the people from our left still couldn't go, although they got the green light. So he decided to take it on, Bubba. So that is definitely assertive. Although we're going 47 in the 55 zone. Or 45 in the 55 zone. Bang, look at it. And yep, oh yeah. We're gonna go past this guy. Did you see a sign over there? No, you didn't. Yeah, it announced that we're about to go into the 45 zone. It's only going 53. Completely missed that 45 zone sign. Whoop, going on. You're going on the line. Come on. Is that what assertive mode is? Whoa, I'm going right onto the line of the separating lanes. What? Okay. There will be another 45 sign up here. Okay, so just relax. Alright, interestingly, oh, I guess it's up here at the top of the hill, the rise. Yes, that's the 45 sign up there. Although we've already encountered the barrels. How curious. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, he read that. But I'd already dialed it down to 45. Oh, how interesting, not working today. It's not active. They just put in the thing for this and they're going to tear it up. Okay, whatever. Now in this area, FSD typically, 11.4.9 would have some kind of issue with the barrels or something. And sometimes coming westbound, he would want to switch into that middle lane. Not that it's a lane to travel in, but he would go, oh, I'm going to go over there. No, no, no. I wonder if he's running FSD 11.4.9. Sorry, I just saw a Tesla go by. And he had his left turn signal on. No reason for it. What, they're packing in this dirt? I don't know. Okay, how interesting. So I'm waiting for the split up ahead. Let's see what he wants to do there. Oh yeah, we're in Assertive Mode. I'm gonna keep the inside lane for myself. Let that Mercury pass me on the outside. All right, onward, upward. Okay, once again, we're going on the line separating the lanes. I think Assertive Mode is meant to scare me, because he shouldn't be doing that. But at least he's going 45 in the 45 zone. I'm surprised. Now I know on 11 it would not be, there was only about the following distance. Right, and I don't want to go Boston Road Rager mode. Okay. Well, you scared that poor Lincoln, man. What'd you do? He was going to pass. Well, I was thinking about it. He's not quite sure because you know, the car up in front of him is a Tesla. And you heard FSD is a very dangerous thing. Oh, look. FSD decided to get to the outside lane because he figured it'd be safer to get over there before the Mercury showed up. I guess, I don't know. But see, this is much more acceptable from a miles per hour perspective, or maintaining speed perspective. Okay, we're in a 50. And accelerate right away to 50. Wow. I mean, not right away, but smoothly accelerate to 50. All right, let's give him a break. Okay, so we just crossed Nameless. We're in the 55 zone now. At first, he was going like, oh, I'm going to keep up with this pickup. And then he started going like, well, wait, why would I do that? Maybe I should go slow. Yeah, and here comes the Super Duty. The dually. He's going to pass this car, but I don't know if we'll give him room. You might run into this pickup before you give him room. There he goes. Oh, it's a small thing. Yeah, come on. It's a Super Duty. It's not a small truck. You might have to wait because he has a car in front of him. So it's kind of interesting that he's gone pretty passive. And that car is accelerating away. I don't think you guys can see it, but so the car in front of this red pickup has accelerated away. And Mr. Pickup, since he pays for gas, is not going particularly fast. And of course, FSD being FSD 12.3. Although, if I talk bad about him, like I said, if I talk bad about him, oh, he comes up to speed. I don't know why he doesn't do it when I'm not talking about him, but what's that? Yes, I'm assigning a human value to it. That's true. Sorry, I don't know that all the ins and outs of how AI generates code that operates. I don't doubt that AI code should be very compact. And Elon has talked about how compact it would be. Well, I've never been the kind of person that would think about, well, I'm using so many cycles. No. If the computer's not fast enough to keep up with it, get a new computer that will keep up. Of course, you can't do that with this car, right? You can't go, well, you know what? Y'all have an upgrade available in the new cars. I would like to put in my old car. No, they can't do it because it's not the same form factor. It's not the same infrastructure behind the scenes in here. Oh, where are we going to turn? Lakeline. Okay, we're going to Lakeline today. Sorry, I didn't look at that. All right, so it should be boring for a little while. Let's put you to sleep. Oops, I guess I touched the wrong button in there somewhere. I don't know. So I don't know if you can see this truck and trailer over here. They're pulling out. So I want to go turn the camera back on. Apparently I got it in photo mode instead of video mode. So you didn't get the video of us going around them, but FSD just said, yep, I'm going to switch to the inside lane and we'll deal with going by them. Okay, fine. I might make a comment about, so in front of me I have a Prius. In front of that Prius is a Model 3 long range or dual motor. So at a previous red light, the Model 3 and I are lined up at the red light. So at first it's like FSD is going like, oh, I'll show you, I'm going to accelerate you. And then once you got the 40, the speed limit's 45. Once you got to 40, you're like, oh wait, oh, I can't exceed 40. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. So it's kind of funny if he doesn't see the camera on him, he's being more passive. But when the camera's on him, he will do 45. I don't know. Yes, I know I'm assigning a human value to the behavior. But how else do you explain it? I mean, if I was able to look at the code, but at least in theory, almost all the code base is gone. So it's all AI driven, or almost all AI driven. The only place they have written code is to interface parts of the system where you need those interfaces. So I don't know. I'm sure somewhere there's some kind of value thing that says, well, if the traffic's doing this, go 5 miles under the speed limit. I don't think they're so specific. They say, well, if Ray's driving the car and the car is Grandpa, then go 5 miles under the speed limit and see how mad you can make him. It's tempting to say that's what he's doing, but that's not what, that's too specific. All right, onward, upward charge. All right, there was the assertive mode. Yeah, Bubba, I'm gonna get in front of you. So we just passed the BMW. Although I guess it wasn't too close. I mean, I've gotten used to with 11.4.9 of it being uncomfortably close when you're passing a vehicle and getting in front of them. In this case, I think he was giving him a reasonable amount of room, but I did give an accelerator anyway just to make as much distance as possible. And it could be Mr. BMW also said, oh, I don't want to be too close to you. It's possible. Because all of a sudden it seemed like there was a distance there. Okay, whatever. Oh, so I'll be at 20, I would be at 24-hour in 10 minutes. But I'm going to the dentist first. Okay, so he's going to go into this lane, which does not work unless you charge the green light, and he's not going to charge the green light. He'd rather go slow.
Now turn right onto Research Boulevard.
You leave space for this Mazda to go by. And he's making sure you know he wants it. Okay, what are we going to do here? You are going to go left, okay. Good news is nobody's really challenging. So let's see how it works out. There's a Supra behind me. What?
In 500 feet, take the US 183.
Okay, that part's nicely done, although there's not much competition at the moment.
South ramp on the left.
And we do want to be in this lane because this lane goes straight as opposed to the yellow lane makes an exit. Yes, it comes up and then makes an exit. It seems kind of dumb, but that's what they have. Alright, so now we're in 65 zone. And he's coming up to 65. Wow. Alright. That was kind of funny. This motorcycle guy came up and he went, wah! And then as soon as he gets up a little bit, he lets off the throttle. Okay, what was that about, dude? I don't know. I just thought it'd be loud and rude. Yeah, okay. That's what it looked like. Alright, so anyway, like I said, the dentist, I'm actually going to the dentist. So the dentist's office is, I don't have him in my navigation, so I'm just going to drive there manually. So we're done with FSD for the moment. Okay, so 25 miles, 45 minutes, 240 watt hours per mile. Wait a minute, what? So you know what the advantage of going just slightly slower is, right? You save energy. Not that I'm going, hey, I would say no. I don't. I mean, I want to save some energy, yes. I want to make 4 miles per kilowatt hour. But if you're taking me from 4 miles per kilowatt hour to, it's not really that much difference, but say it was 4.1, no, that's not interesting to me. But there it is. Okay, I mean, I guess. So we use 6 kilowatt hours. And how far do we go? 25 miles. So if I go look at the 30 mile range over the last 30 miles, we've averaged 219 watt hours per mile. Wow. Okay, that actually is kind of cool. I'll admit it. But not exactly what I wanted. But okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Anyway, so we're in the dentist office. He's in the shopping plaza. Or his office is in the shopping plaza. So we're at the dentist. Interesting. I wasn't quite expecting that. And in fact, I have my air conditioning on, so finally, after a couple of days, it's finally warming up to a reasonable temperature. I think it's probably dry, but yes, dry air heats up faster than humid air. Yes, I know. I used to live down in South Texas. It'd only be 90 degrees. Well, we're cooler in other places. Yeah, but we have 80-90% humidity because we're only 100 miles in from the coast, right? So yeah, it makes a difference. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. It's all good, man. Onward, upward charge. All right, quick little visit to the dentist. Everything's going great. Come back another month, do a little more playing around. Then it sounds like another month before we get down to brass tacks. So we're looking into, he actually said July in his discussion, but okay. Wait, what? Why does it say? All right, we're in drive, no autopilot wheel just yet. There's a lady coming out of this door up here. Is she gonna be able to make it? She's probably younger than me, actually. Okay, autopilot, FSD on. What do you think? Can he do it? And sometimes I feel like when he's doing those turns, he's not really looking. But I know he's supposed to, so maybe I'm just being overly negative. Okay, this should only take 9 minutes. Jeez Louise. So coming in, I had somebody who was actually turning. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to go down Jollyville? Wait, what? Are you serious? Sorry, I put my hand in front of my mouth there. Okay, this guy's turning in. We can go. Try going.
Now turn left.
Okay, he just, here, get out of the way, I'm going across this line. Okay, whatever. So, somebody, somewhere, has figured out if I use city streets to get there, I save energy. Okay, I don't remember asking Elon, like, well, I gotta save energy. Now, I'll brag about getting 4 miles per kilowatt. We already talked about this, but I'm kind of wondering exactly what are you up to? Got a nice big spike here pulling out of the dentist office. Well, that's kind of expected to some extent anyway. Whoa, yeah. Oh, it's a Ford! Sorry, got a frog in my mouth, my throat there when I said it's a Ford. Oh, it's a frog. Oh, no. You could hear the engine tune pick up. Like, I'm going to take this yellow light before it turns red. I'm real American. All right, so let's see, last 5 miles. It's only be 3.3 miles to 24-hour. I'm stunned. I'm stoked. Is he really going to go the whole way? Ah. All right, so this is Breaker. He's going to go down Breaker and come in the front entrance. Of course. Instead of going in the back entrance. You're doing all this and you're not going to use the back entrance. Okay, I don't know. That means I'll have to make a decision. Which way do I want to go about this? And given the choice, I think I'd rather go in the back entrance, actually. Which you've already heard me say that, but... And we slow down to 37 in the 45 zone. Come on, man. Go. Look, the camera's looking at you. You should feel bad about it. If I throw a bunch of insults at you, do you think you'll speed up? I don't know, man. It's just kind of funny sometimes. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Honda Accord doesn't quite know how to pull out. Well, maybe he found out that V6 uses gasoline. And it sucks it all up when you accelerate. Yes, that's the way ICE cars work. What's that? Another red light? You gotta be kidding me. It makes you wonder if Tesla is communicating with the traffic light controller. Oh, I want to get a bunch of red lights. He probably had a red light. What? I don't know. Whatever. Peace and Army. They communicated. They cooperated. Nobody got into any problems. What is she doing? It's kind of unusual to see an Amazon delivery person parked on the side of the road just sitting there. Maybe they went to go deliver something and somebody wasn't there. But it's 1:19. Yeah, your black paint's not perfect. Your tires are starting to wear a little bit. Your rotors look clean after going across the cross-country trip to Virginia and Florida. Not much of an insult, is it? You want to go that way, huh? Okay. And we're going to arrive at 1:23. It's 1:20 now. How curious. We're going to arrive with. We're not going to use a percent.
In 1,000
Of course,
feet,
we're
turn
0.2
left
miles
onto
away.
West Breaker Lane.
So what do you say? Yeah, let's let FSD have his way. I mean, we could go that way and turn in, but then I'm
Now
interrupting
turn left
FSD
onto
while
West
he's doing his
Breaker Lane.
thing. I will tell you, it's really, it's like almost hilarious watching him go through this thing. I'm surprised he can go up on 183. In the past, he went, "Oh, I have to go on the highway so I go faster." But maybe for 3 miles, he didn't think it would be worth it. I don't know. What does that say? The entrance of 24 hours right next to that road? Oh, so they're just building the apartments right there. I guess that's the road for the apartments. Okay. I'll accept that. You know, I am using energy to air condition here. Oh, that'll make him feel bad. Yeah, okay, whatever. Look, he says his average is 189, including this big spike pulling out of the dentist office. How interesting. Now, to be fair to Tesla, I was also sitting in the car for several minutes watching YouTube.
In 500
You're gonna go? Go, go, go.
right onto Research
Yeah,
Boulevard.
you did that kind of stupid, but okay. You survived it. Oh, yeah.
Now turn
Mr.
right
Tread on
onto
me was
Research
going to try to cut
Boulevard.
me off on the right. Now he's going on the left. So I don't think he quite knows where he's going. Okay, whatever. Let's take a break. All right, we're going to go on the red light. Let's see what he does about this section here. FSD 11.4.9 didn't know what to do with this. So I usually had to take over and turn off FSD.
Now turn right.
Now leasing, okay. Look at that. Oh, wow. This is improved.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
This is much better. Not quite on the right side of the road, but kind of.
Now your destination is on the right.
What? Wait, what are you doing? I thought you were going to go over there. Oh. Wait, what?
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
On the right? Where are you going? Okay, to be fair, I usually park up here. Was he picking a place that satisfies him? What is he doing? Or maybe he realizes the drop pin is over there? Okay, he was doing real good until he made that right turn. Now we're back out where I would have expected him to be.
Now your destination is on
And he's
the
going
right.
back in. What is this, all going around in circles? Are you looking for a particular spot over here? I guess he is. Okay, there it. Brake on, FSD off. Let's blow that part of this off. Yeah, let's park somewhere and finish up, shall we? Not quite sure why we're going around in circles. All right. Well, I mean, it looks like he really wants to take a right turn down there to come up this way, as opposed to going straight and coming up to his stop point that is registered with him. Okay, whatever. Okay, so 3 miles recorded, 12 minutes, 232 watt hours per mile. Wow. For the trip, we have 28 miles, 7 kilowatt hours used, and we're averaging 239 watt hours per mile. That is pretty impressive, actually. Okay, so from an FSD perspective, how you feel, Ray? You know what? Other than the stupid little thing where it did the circle here, and that's just parking lot stuff. They'll get better at that eventually. I mean, what's interesting is it's the same pin that we had 11.4.9, and 11.4.9 would attempt to go to the front door. But for some reason, instead of going up to the front door, FSD chose to turn right. And then once he turned right, they go, wait, we're going the wrong way. He goes around the circle, but when he goes by the same spot again, He says, "Well, I'm supposed to turn right here." I don't know. I don't know what to think of that. But whatever, peace and harmony. Other than the slowness. Okay, now we talked about this earlier. I am in assertive mode. Assertive mode helped sometimes, but not consistently. In fact, what it looks more like is when I call him out with the camera, that's when you go, "Oh, well, I can go 45 zone." Okay. No, I don't think I've ever tried to get, well, no, I have gone from the dentist office to 24-hour on 11.4.9 before. I've done that once. Although I probably took him up onto 1A3 before starting. Maybe that's what it is. Whereas I invoked FSD in the parking lot by the dentist office. So I don't know. But other than failure to maintain appropriate speed, which actually is, sounds like a ticketable offense, although I don't think that's a ticketable offense in this case, because we're not exceeding the minimum speed limit. So what does that all mean? I think maybe what I should say is, wow, that was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Let's put it that way. I'm somewhat impressed. Okay. And like I said before, Elon's already promised, we're going to fix that for you. So I can stay in average and be able to go 45 in the 45 zone city streets, and we'll be all good. All right. Onward, upward, charge. All right, guys. Welcome aboard. So I have to back out of here before we initiate anything. But I put in the destination, which is home, and it's computing that it's going to want to go down breaker and then turn up on the 183. Although you can already see that there's some orange, this light orange, this is heavier orange. So it may present some logistical issues. Oh, here comes Toyota. He wants to run us over. This is important. Come on. There we go. Let's put it on 69 for now. Temperature, that is. Oh, what's that? Where's the autopilot wheel? There's autopilot wheel. Okay, you did your stop. Actually, oh no, wait, let me say that. That was good. Okay, what's it going to do with the... Oh, yeah, it's going to take it full speed.
Jollyville Road.
Boom, boom. Okay, some people have said that in 12, it slowed down for those speed bumps. It didn't there. Okay, it recognized it can go. It was going to go, and then it chickened out. Okay, there we go. Bueno.
In 500 feet, turn right onto West Breaker Lane.
Okay, so those of you who know how I drive, you know I normally go up Jollyville. But for now, what we're doing is we're allowing the exception of let navigation
Now
FSD
turn right onto West Breaker
make the
Lane.
determination. I mean, that's how it's going to learn, is by doing it. Okay. There was a car I was thinking about coming by us, but we got there first.
Turn left onto Research
Whoa,
Boulevard.
don't hit the Subaru. Oh no. Ding, ding, ding. I'm thinking about it. I might do it someday. Come on. Okay. Oh, I can't see the other side of the highway from here. Okay, whatever. It does show a pretty solid orange, which sounds appropriate. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, and the people are leaving early from their 4 o'clock quit time. Help me show blue. Yeah, I'm even moving. I'm going to show blue. Ah. Okay.
Now turn left onto Research Boulevard.
And what's interesting, you used to want to make the U-turn down east of there, but now it's wanting to go this way. Let's see. Oh, we're going to go Anderson Mill going back. Okay. Yeah, boy, there's a bunch of traffic there. Stop and go. Or almost stop and go. Let's see what we do here. Oh, wait, what? Did you see that? Looked up ahead, then came back to this Honda and said, if I slow down, I can get behind this Honda. At least I assume that's what he did, because that's what he's saying, because that's what he did. So good. All right. So, what? Yes, autopilot. Minimal lane changes on. Okay. Let me put you to sleep for a little while and get back to you. Okay, that was interesting. I thought we were going to Anderson Mill, and in fact, it says it right there. We just got out of Oak Lawn. What? Which is completely wrong. What's that? Oh, that makes it great to see. Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it? And he's going to go right. That's interesting.
Take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
Oh, shit. What? Okay, human take over to put him back on track. We weren't supposed to be going that way. I stopped it and got back on the highway. What? You're going to go... Oh, well, we're McNeil Road. Okay. You've readjusted. Why did you readjust? We haven't got to Anderson Mill yet. I don't know. Okay, so these instructions indicate we're going to go to Lakeline Boulevard to go out to 1431. Even though this is the exit for Anderson Mill right up here. So it appears the integration between navigation and FSD has broken a little bit. Just fun stuff, huh? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have taken that break right there, but I did. So before we were going to go out this exit. I don't know. But the only way I can interpret is FSD did not understand how to follow the navigation instructions. It's the only thing I can think. He was supposed to. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, but did not. Maybe it started thinking like, oh, well, the 183 is starting to open up a little bit. Let's enjoy it a little bit more. The problem with Lakeline is it comes out in Cedar Park, whereas Anderson Mill, although it's in Cedar Park, is far west Cedar Park. Wowzers. And actually human intervention to avoid it wasn't an almost certain accident. It didn't involve any of the vehicles, at least it didn't at that moment, although it was about to. I think that was either a C or a D. I'll have to go back and look at it. Yes sirree, Bob, you bet. If you earn a grade, you should get it posted for you. I'm kind of stunned he did that. So that must be the part where but 11 handled it better. Because 11.4.9 would have handled it much better. On the other hand, we've been doing some unusual routing with 12.3.
In 1 mile, keep a right to take US 183 toward Lakeline Wood Drive.
You think he's speaking up for all Ram owners saying, yeah, but I can't get the mileage you get? Right? Is that what he's saying? Come on, just a minute. What is it? It's what is it? The garbage bags. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Yeah. You know that he'd be like, oh, but look at the trailer I'm pulling. Okay, how heavy is your trailer? You want to go there? Let's go there. How heavy is that trailer? It does look like if it has enough equipment in it, it'd be too heavy for my Model Y, but otherwise, no. What are you talking about? I mean, it's 3,500 pounds. I can pull it with my Model Y. And after all that, we're going to go buy them.
Now keep right to take US 183.
Bye, wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Alright, so let's see what it does up here. Do you think he's going to demand to go into the middle lane there? Or the right lane right of us? FSD 11.4.9 would insist on it. Wow, you had to use engine braking to control your speed? I'm sure it's an automatic. I know I'm going to run out of battery soon, but this is the part that gets the most interesting, FSD wise. And actually all the way up Lakeline Boulevard is interesting because there's more challenges. Okay, use the turn signal. Now let's go left. Let's go left. See if you can agree with it.
To South Lakeline Boulevard.
It may not fit your profile of a route, but the left turn up here will have us on Lakeline Boulevard.
Now turn left onto South Lakeline Boulevard.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw it, but FSD was evaluating my request to go to the inside lane. Okay. Wow, that was good. It went directly to the lane it was supposed to go to. So that was pretty good. Of course, he might have wanted to go to the outside lane, which sounds fair, but whatever. So this is the part where they've shifted lanes back and forth due to the new bus stop up here, or whatever it was they did. But people often have a problem following the lane. Okay, it's all good? It's all good? What do you think? Wimpy's not going to follow it, is he? Okay, bueno. That looks pretty good, huh? Alright. Hopefully the rest of the lake line will be boring. Alright, so I happen to have a cable left over from my trip. The cable's actually so I could plug in my laptop to allow it to charge while I was driving. You know, it's just a regular USB-A port. But I plugged it into my camera. Hopefully I'm charging. Although I know if you charge, then the battery starts getting hot and the camera starts getting hot. Okay, there we are. Oh, Mr. Ram is starting to follow us. Okay. And he's back 2 or 3 cars. So, gee, I started recording just as we come up to a red light, so it's boring. But that, so far, hey, this is good. All right, since I have it charging up, let me give it an interruption. Let me go put you back to sleep for a little bit, and I'll wake you up if anything interesting happens. All right, so we're up the park. I think it's a little bit further than I want it to be to get out to 1431, but this part of it gets interesting from time to time. One of the things he likes to do is there's a cut in the road up here where you can go left, but because there's nothing on the other side, it's a U-turn. So he's liked to take that in the past, although I think recently he hasn't. I mean, there's just trees on the other side of the road. And he's like taking this one before too. And since he's already shown he's not going to follow navigation all the time, I'm kind of wondering. But we'll find out soon enough, huh? Yeehaw. Cedar Park Drive. That was Cedar Park Drive? Well, I think it's this one here. Went right by it. Okay, good. That's probably, oh, it's not that one. It's this one up here. It's this one up here where it would do a U-turn. Or it would move into it like so go on the U-turn. But there's nothing there.
In 1,000 feet.
So good news is it's following navigation here. Okay. Way you're supposed to do it. Awesomeness. It's hard to tell which way to feel about this because you're following a slower car. It did it at the appropriate speed for that car. Okay, we're going to go to the outside lane. Wow. I'm kind of surprised. I thought he would go inside lane.
Now turn left onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
Okie dokie. Wunderbar. That was pretty good. Alright, so going in a straight line should not be a problem for a while. So I'll put you back to sleep. Alright, what have we got going on here? Somebody with a broke down motorcycle maybe? I don't know. Handled just fine though. Okay, let me say that was a little bit unusual. Usually when we go around curves that involve some kind of hill, with FSD 11.4.9, he has to slow down 5 miles an hour. Now that's not the more extreme example of that, but he went around that curve and up the hill at 55 miles an hour. Very surprising to me, actually. That's why I'm saying it. Okay. Okay, so I was just looking down at the display, and I see that the arrival time is now 4:17. Before it was 4:20. So we've gained 3 minutes back on this trip, despite the fact that he's doing much better coming back. So it's almost like as if, you know, he needed to break in some time before he would trust going the speed that you're supposed to go, or that was set by the max. Although the max and the speed limit are pretty much the same thing. It's almost like as if he wasn't quite sure if he could trust it. And now that he spent some time with it, he's like, yeah, okay, I can trust it. Is that what's going on in your life? I don't know. I'm just making it up. I'm just making a guess based upon observations. Anyway, it's just curious. do you think? Left turn signal, Ray? Okay, let's do that. Can you do it? He's going to cancel it. Do you know why I'm doing left turn signal? Finally honored it. Second time. We're doing left turn signal, getting the inside lane because the outside lane is going to be blocked on the other side of Jonestown. Now, granted, it's on the other side of Jonestown, but it will be blocked. No? Okay, so FSD. Oh, are you mad because this lady in a black car behind us? She's been tailgating us for a while. I guess she followed us when we switched lanes. Yeah, we went out, we crossed over the line. I don't know why. Several times today, he has gone on to the dividing line. You hear it clunk, 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 clunk. Yeah, I bet she's the kind that doesn't know how to back off, right? You know the kind that, well, I wasn't tailgating you. Yeah, you were. Like now she's not. I'm guessing that you can't see it in the camera, even though it's very clear in the rearview mirror. Look at this, 46, so 45 in a 45 zone. Yeah, see now she's creeping up on the back end. Like, well, that's the way you're supposed to drive. And here comes somebody who's going like, yeah, I'll show you. Well, at least he used some acceleration to get up there. You know, some people get up here and they go like, oh, wait, what happened? Yeah, I wonder why they have two signs saying that right lane closed ahead. I think it's two signs. Now we're in a construction zone, so it's supposed to be 45. Oh no. They broke their new Corvette. It looks pretty. I wonder if you ran out of gas. Who knows? Lago Vista. So bus 368 is a little bit shorter than the regular 40 footers. I don't know what, about 8-10 feet shorter. But so he usually does this route that covers this area because there's fewer students riding on the bus. Blue flashing light. Oh no. Means you're not paying attention. Oh no. Why? Because I'm talking too much? Oh, I need to put. Oh, we're here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What do you do? Oh wait, what? No way. Okay, so much for magical Tesla traffic light. He didn't stop for it. Alright, I guess that segment probably ran too long. But we'll see when I try to download it. But which way are you going? He was going to go outside, then he switched it inside. So now all the people who wanted to go fast are going to go by on the outside. Oh, she's a DV. Well, there's only two that absolutely had to go by. But there's others coming up, including the Jeep right behind me. We go like, he wants to follow me. You go like, wake me up, maybe. Yes, we're still in the 45 zone. Technically, construction's finished. Or we're out of the construction zone. The sign went by, I think. Another DV. It's DV day. So I would tend to agree with people. I would be going 55 here. But in this case, I'm allowing FSD to run with what he thinks is right. So we're going to let FSD set speed. Now here's 55 mile per hour speed sign. And he has read it and he's accepted it. He's going to go with it. Oh, yeah, it's okay. No, you're going 55. Okay. So I'm waiting for the noodle. What's the noodle going to do? The noodle says we're going to log the Loman Fort. Yes, if we were in 11.4.9, we would have been turning in here. What I find interesting is we have managed our speed more appropriately. Okay, so because the traffic backs up to make this left turn. I mean, this is the only reasonable road going to the left. There are other choices, but then you're going through city streets. And actually, there's a way you can go down here, make a little circle around, come out on First Street to the traffic light, and with a line like this, you will have cut ahead. I mean, it takes time to go do it, but I'm guessing right now about 3 cycles before we get through. But it's just my feeling. I haven't sat out there with a stopwatch checking yet, or to watch the cars going by. Well, let's enter the back windows out of it. Huh. Tundra. Tacoma. Whatever, I don't know. It's a Toyota. Sorry, I was just realizing I need to take an interruption there. As long as we're stopped, we must do the interruption. Okay, left turn signal on. Nice. Yes, that's the way you're supposed to do it, but FSD doesn't consistently turn it on. What's the tool axle? It must be heavy. I love that it throws up the flashing blue and you're essentially stopped. I mean, throwing up the hand nag thing when you're driving, okay, that makes sense. But when you're stopped at a traffic light, well, I get it. So part of me wonders when is Tesla ever going to go get the NHTSA approval for FSD? I know they're going to have to do it soon. Okay, so I've already gone through one. This is the second cycle. The good news is these cycles get long for the traffic, but there you go. Okay, although if enough traffic if all this traffic disappears, we can make a left turn.
Now turn left onto Romans Ford Road.
It's not time to make that left turn yet. Okay, it's cleared out. What's the chances we can take it? FSD is setting up. Yeah, go, go, go. Nice, smooth, arcing turn. Beautiful. This is pretty nice. Okay, let me interrupt you here. Okay, this section should be boring. Oh, police is out. Wait. No, he's going to turn. I thought maybe he was patrolling. That is speed trapping. Whoever is got to sign that car seems to be a little bit more aggressive in enforcement. Oh, somebody dumped a bunch of stuff out here on the road. Looks like a mulch. The bag mulch you buy from the store. 40 in a 40 zone. Wow. Okay. This is what you should have been doing all along. Yeah, he wants to open up and go, but the speed limit's 40, dude. Oh, the DV girl that was tailgating me has gone. Wow. Oh, this is very boring. Very, very boring. That's very exciting, actually. It's supposed to be boring. Okay, let me interrupt you here. Okay, back on. Now with this line of cars, nobody's gonna go fast. At least one of the cars in front of us will be a slowpoke. Oh, I can almost guarantee it. Because the elementary school is right over here. So sometimes, what time is it? 4:12? Oh yeah, elementary school's been out for a while. It's almost time for high school to get out. The light goes on at 4:15. The flashing, that is. I wasn't really here to check on that. Maybe we can get through that. Maybe we can get through the school zone before it, before those flashing yellows come on. It would be interesting to go test it, but
Turn right onto Boggy.
I'm not in the mood to fail anything today. Okay? Right now, we just want to compare it to other drives that we have done. Oh, well, too bad. So sad. It's not 4:15 yet. Okay, any chance you read it? Any chance you read it at all? Did not slow down for an active school zone. Okay, well, not quite sure what happened there. I mean, the sign says it's supposed to turn on at 4:15. Bummer. Okay, that right there is an F. Okay, so it occurs to me, maybe I owe you an explanation, because you might say, but you did slow down for that school zone. All right, I slowed down for the school zone because the car in front of me slowed down. Not because Tesla took action, because the other car took action. So that counts as an F. Okay? I mean, if that car went in front of me, I would have gone through that school zone at 50 miles an hour, which would have been illegal. There it is. Okay? Okay, FSD back on. I don't know. I was looking at my time, and you're like, yeah, I have like 3 minutes, so I can just get through before those 3 minutes expire. We're good.
Now turn
But
right
we didn't
onto
make it.
Boggy Ford
Well,
Road.
they turned it on early. I don't know. But there you go. And you heard the message sent to Tesla saying it did not respect the active school zone. So they can pull their own video from this car. Okay. So most of the rest of this should be pretty boring. So let me turn you off. Alright, so welcome back. Let's see what it does here today. Yep, turn signals on. There's Lindbergh. So to human driver, that meant we were going to turn on Lindbergh. Not that you were going straight on Boggy Ford. I mean, if there wasn't red there, then somebody might, well, maybe he just doesn't know how to signal go straight. I remember as a kid, I wanted this turn signal to say, I'm going straight. Just so I'll make sure I communicate. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Okay, well, so I just looked down and it's reevaluated the arrival time to be 4:20. Well, it is 4:17. So before I said you can get there at 4:17. Now it said, it's 4:20. Well, I guess we added in some time at the turn on the Lemon Ford. Right? That would be 2 minutes right there. Okay. So I'll wake you up before we arrive, just so you can see that. Okay, welcome back, guys. Here we are doing our janky, although it's not quite as janky today. Almost like he's ignoring the double yellow line there. Whoa, okay. Oh, look, he says it's 30 miles an hour there. Before he would have said it's 25. How interesting. Yeah, he's just blocking the road. It's Amazon delivery.
500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
She's driving her personal car to do Amazon delivery? Oh, that's curious.
Now your destination is on the left.
Okay. Oh, you know what? He's not throwing up the line. Yeah, he's not throwing up a line to stop.
Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Cove.
What? You want to turn on Santa Rosa Cove? You know, if you're already coming by on the left. Okay. So he's lost track of where he was going. That's disappointing. So in the past, he would have drawn a line where he was supposed to stop. Today, he didn't have any indication that he knew he was supposed to stop anywhere.
Now turn right onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
On top of that, I had that Amazon delivery girl come up on my left because I was slowing way down. I was down to 5 miles an hour. I get it, but if you come up on my left, you should be going.
Now your destination is on the right.
Not just staying next to me. All right. Was it perfect? No, was not perfect. So there's a couple places where I said, yeah, the thing with 24-hour, like, okay, who cares? It's the way it is. Average energy used for the last 5 miles, 106 watt-hours per mile. Wait, what? How if I go out to 30? 212 watt-hours per mile. Wow. Okay. The only thing that's different, so to speak, is FSD 11.3 or 12.3, sorry. Let me say it the right way. All right. So total trip, or the trip back, 28 miles, 53 minutes, 214 watt-hours per mile. The total trip, 57 miles, for 13 kilowatt hours. I mean, wow. And 227 watt hours per mile. That's way better than 4 miles per kilowatt. Okay, so what did I say was 13 times 0.11. So total cost of energy today, $1.43. There you go. So, what? Hey, what about us? What about us ICE drivers? You know, like that Ram pickup driver that was so impressive, and those Ford pickups. Brrr. What about all of them? Well, I don't know. Let's see. So, let's see. 25 divided by 1.43. What? No. No. 25 divided by 1.43 gives me 17. What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's times. No, it's not times. It's divide by. Okay, whatever. I know that 25 divided by 2 is 12. Okay, so it's just over half a gallon. I'm having a hard time with the math, but there you go. It's just over half a gallon of gas. Half a gallon of regular unleaded. No. Is that what I'm doing wrong? Okay. If you can get 25 miles per gallon, you divide 25 miles per gallon, or 25 by 2, comes out 12.5, and I said 13.4, so it's just a little over half a gallon of gas. There you go. So the question is, how far can you go on half gallon of gas? What? 12 and a half? Yeah. Those Ford pickups, they're not getting 25 miles per gallon. No. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. The main point here really is it cost me $1.43 to make. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. What do you want to call gas today? 2.8 divided by 1.43. I'm still doing it wrong. I don't know. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. That's not the point, right? The point is, if you put a half gallon of gas in your Ford F-150, you know, the rumbling type, supposed to be those Raptor types, yeah. How far could you go with half a gallon of gas? Okay. On the other hand, the equivalent cost of a half gallon of gas is about equal to 13 kilowatt hours in my car. I can go 57 miles. There's no contest here. Even if I had supercharged, you still couldn't keep up. Is that right? That can't be right. When I supercharge on trips, I know it comes out to about equal. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. There you go. Unfortunately, the grade is a F, because in the active school zone at the Lago Vista High School, there was no recognition of those flashing yellows or the limited speed, which is disappointing. I didn't want to have that as part of the test today, but there it is. And my deal with you guys is, I'm not going out of my way to get a failure. But on the other hand, if a failure does occur, it occurs. That's the only fair way to do it. Okay? And someday somebody in AI land will figure out how to run some videos of active school zones and what happens. Okay, there you go. Overall, it's still very impressive. And apparently with autopilot in assertive mode profile that helped the speed. I don't know, it sounds weird to me, but maybe that's what it takes. It's just temporary anyway. We'll see how it goes. Onward, upward charge.